Sometimes calcium builds up in the plumbing system, which makes the water kind of white and milky. When that happens, it reminds me that solid matter exists within every fluid infrastructure. On the other hand, a person is a fluid infrastructure within a solid. We're sedimentary rocks with circulatory systems. Infinite internal looping information highways that allow us to maintain a visual homeostasis. We don't need injections or infusions. We don't need to reach out underwater for a battery or an electrical socket. It's hard to be a rock when there are so many empty electrical sockets around you. You want to put your fingers in them. You want to recharge. You want to be a conduit. You want to be a conductor. But you can't be an actant, moving external object to object. You can't funnel and transfer. You're a composite of minerals, of interlocking crystals of quartz. You may contain opal, or you may be dry clay. You're just sand, compacted over millennia, and you have natural cement. Calcium carbonate comes from caverns of freshwater limestone deposits. When it's extracted from the water and dirt and separated from its molecular infrastructure of shell and bone beds, naked from peat, algae, and plankton, woken up from its lake bed and isolated under a microscope, the mineral becomes a white powder, which is cocaine in a petri dish. It's not like it's dead, because it was never alive. But it's missing an extension cord. It's a useless appliance, an obsolete electronic. It becomes calcium carbonate, Ca2+. I took my scuba diving certification test in a disused limestone quarry, full of rusted, jagged, Paleolithic-looking machine parts, left over from the days when there was still limestone around. The mouths of excavator machines, with their jagged teeth worn dull from scraping the bottom of the stone floor, were left there forever, underwater, in a bathtub they had dug for themselves. The problem was that there was all this silt in the water, which made it almost impossible for me to keep from swimming into the machine. All this silt was drifting up to the metallic water from the fake lake floor. A mix of dolomite, calcite, carbonate, and sand from the mouths of the soil. Coquina from a place that had once been a warm, humid upper beach, gray and brown and silica and chert. The silt was the life and death of organisms, the dust in the corner under the bookshelf in the limestone's ancient bedroom. And underwater visibility was only 4%. I couldn't see my hands in front of my face. Still, I could breathe and swim, and I passed the test. That wasn't inspiration or effort. It was intuition. It's the same intuition that tells you not to put your fingers in a socket.